CHAMPS is presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare. State Champs also working in partnership with the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Hey everybody, welcome back to the high school sports powerhouse that is State Champs. I'm your host, Lauren Plant, and you are the lucky viewer that will get a taste of all things Indiana for the next 30 minutes. We are presented by Lawrence Technological University. Jenna, what's up in the Hoosier State?
The Hoosier State is being taken over by state playoffs. We have highlights from the track and field finals, and we go inside the trenches with former NFL lineman TJ Lang.
And of course, don't forget, we also have the infamous Rundown with Scott Burnstein, and our main event is the girls' tennis state finale. Let's begin with some highlights.
I'm Gabe O'Neill here as we take the field for a regional championship battle between the Cecina Memorial Crusaders and the Wildcats from South Vermilion. We pick things up in the top of the third. Cecina Memorial Junior Owen Begley up to bat with one on at second. Begley cracks a short one, and Vermilion tries to make the play at third, but the throw is off, and that would bring in Daniel Lynn, who beats the throw home for the first run of the game. They would add two more to make it 3-0 Crusaders. But the Wildcats were quick to respond in the bottom of the inning. With runners on both corners, sophomore Jackson Mullins drives the pitch out deep, and that would bring in Matthew Swift and Keegan Mackey to cut the lead to just one run going into the fourth inning. Up to the fifth now, with Cecina looking to extend their lead. Freshman Luke Soltz on at third. Junior Bobby Tremblay does a good job here with the base knock for the RBI, scoring Soltz to make the lead 4-2. Just like last time, South Vermilion was ready to answer back to the Crusader offense. Bases juiced, and Mullins does the job once again, driving in a pair off his bat as seniors Cooper Terry and Lane Visars cross the dish to tie it up. Isaac Wanninger was up next for Vermilion. The junior blasts one deep, and that easily scores Mullins to take the lead at 5-4. But the kid can pitch just as well as he hits. Wanninger relieving with a chance to end the game in the top of the seventh, and he does not disappoint by striking out Begley to end it. South Vermilion pulls out a close 5-4 win over Cecina Memorial to take the Class 2A regional title.
Jenna Skelski here, and it's that time of year again where some of the best runners and strongest competitors compete in the IHSAA Girls Track and Field State Finals. Moving on to the 4x800 meter relay, starting in the second heat, which featured the powerhouse West Lafayette. However, it would be Noblesville who won this event 2 years ago. Jumps out to an early lead thanks to the senior Maria Anderson, who has won multiple state medals in the Open 400. In second leg, West Lafayette freshman Allie Steffi pulls ahead of the pack. She hands off to passes to senior Emma Tate, who extends the lead so much that it became a race for second for the other teams. West Lafayette has won this event 3 of the last 5 years. Emma Tate, who gained a 60-meter lead, passes to her twin sister, senior Allie Tate. She would close this race in commanding fashion, and now for the 4th time in 6 years, West Lafayette wins the 4x800 meter relay with a time of 9:03.37, running the fastest time since 2016. Racing over to the 100 meter dash, you want to keep a close eye on defending champion senior Samira Kilbrew, lane 4, and Center Grove junior Kia Yeast, lane 5. These girls placed first and second in the prelims. Kilbrew starts the race out strong. FW Northrop junior Tiana Brown is a close second. Yeast makes up some ground, but it would be Kilbrew who defends her crown with a time of 11.63. Let's jump right over to the 300 meter hurdles. This race has defending state champion Chittard senior Beth Barnes in lane 6 and number 1 seed Zionsville senior Ella Robinson in lane 4. This race started close between Barnes and Robinson, but Barnes falls and Warren Central junior Kaija Talley takes over second place. Talley already has a medal from the long jump today, but it was Robinson who cleared the last hurdle perfectly and finished with a time of 42.05 for first place. Final team scores are on your screen right now. North Central taking home the championship with 75 points. Warren Central in second with 52 points, and in third with 48 points is Hamilton Southeastern. Everyone who owns a camera and has experience shooting sports highlights, stop what you're doing right now and listen up. State Champs is hiring freelancers right now, and we're looking for reporters too. High school sports is our passion, and we need more players on our team to help cover as many games as possible. So, once again, if you have your own equipment and a passion for shooting sports, we want to talk to you. Jonathan Kitt is our senior producer and scheduler. Reach him by emailing jkitt@statechampsnetwork.com or go to the contact page at statechampsnetwork.com. We pay very competitively and we reward loyalty. Join the State Champs family as a freelance camera person or reporter today. State Champs, we'll be right back.
I've always been really good at math and science, and I knew I wanted to work in healthcare, but not as a doctor. So I chose Lawrence Tech's biomedical engineering program. I've pushed myself to take internships, like this one, at a hospital in an orthopedic research lab. Thanks to Lawrence Tech's unique, hands-on style of education, I'm graduating with a published research paper and a job. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
I love working for Stryker.
I'm genuinely excited to come to work every day.
We support each other and look out for each other.
I love Stryker because we are like a family.
At Stryker, I own my career.
There are so many different places Stryker can take me in the next 5 years.
Together,
with our
customers,
we are driven
to make
healthcare better.
Great people with a strong mission and values can accomplish great things together.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Baseball, regional championship. Avon and Greenfield Central squared up for the title at Decatur Central. GC had a lone run in the bottom of the second, but Avon would respond and not look back. Nate Sidwell hits this one well, allowing fellow junior Cam Melvin to score on the sac hit. Avon would score 6 in the fourth and 2 in the fifth as Avon defeats Greenfield Central 9-2 your final. Avon was set to face Columbus East in the semi-states. Now, onto the boys golf sectional 16 at Hickory Hill in Farmland, Indiana. Several schools taking part in this one. Wapahani senior Caleb Wright sinks the short putt for par on hole number 3. Wright had the best score of the day. He shot a cool 74. But this day belonged to the boys from Yorktown. Alex Bratton here on hole 9. The ball will drop on the bogey score. 315 total score for the boys in green. Wapahani and Muncie Central tied for second, scored at 330. Kevin Trzynski with you, and it was a bright and sunny day last week in Bloomington, Indiana, where the 2019 boys track and field state finals took place. Some of Indiana's best are racing and participating. Who will be crowned champion? Starting with the high jump, the top 3 winners all cleared 6 feet 9 inches. Mishawaka senior Shane Glasgow and Penn senior Kevin Crutch cleared the 6 foot 9 inch bar on their third attempt. Western Boone senior Logan Benson cleared the bar on his first attempt, making him the winner. Moving on to the long jump, where Evansville Central junior Kyle Stewart placed third, jumping for 23 feet 6 inches. Jumping just 4 inches more, coming in second place was Northwestern junior Tayson Parker, and the 2019 state champion for the long jump, jumping a staggering 23.11 is Brownburg sophomore Pierce Thomas. Leaping over to the 110 hurdles, where Franklin Central senior Malik Quarles is the heavy favorite to win this race. Quarles is the 16th ranked hurdler in the country and the 16th best hurdler in the state of Indiana. The race started off tight, but Quarles in lane 5 pulled way ahead in the middle of the race, and the Georgetown recruit would blast his way through the finish line with an official time of 13:91. In what many call the event of the day, the boys' 200-meter dash featured 3 of the state's fastest runners. They all got off to a great start, but things got interesting after the turn, where Warren Central senior Jordan Hodge Pike Jr., John Riley, and Hamilton Southeastern Jr., Noah Malone, lived up to the hype. Hodge would finish the day with a time of 21.35. Malone and Riley would finish with 21.31, a top 25 all-time and 19th in Indiana history. Rounding out the competition would be the 1,600-meter relay. Pike would stumble out of the blocks, and they needed to win this race to become state champions. North Central would control the race early, but this race would come down to the anchors, and Pike Jr. sensation John Riley would look to close this race out. And he would fall just short of Fort Wayne Southside, who finished the race in 3 minutes, 17 seconds. North Central would go on to win the state championship by 1 point. Final team scores are on your screen right now. North Central taking home the championship with 42 points. Pike in second with 41, and in third with 27 points is Warren Central.
Big shout out to all you football linemen out there right now getting ready for the upcoming high school football season. Well, sit back and relax because we've got some special exercises and expertise that you can do to make yourself a better football player. And who better to learn it from than a former world champion? He won a ring with the Green Bay Packers. His name is TJ Lang, and we call this Inside the Trenches.
Welcome inside the trenches. I'm TJ Lang, starting guard for the Green Bay Packers, former Brother Rice Warrior, and Eastern Michigan Eagle. While most offenses start with the run, today's game is more and more about passing game. Today we're going to talk about the two most basic steps while pass blocking, the kick and the power step. The kick step is used to get to a defender who is outside of us. It is an angle step that gives us width and depth. The power step is used to close the door or take away the inside path of the defender. Both steps are critical to being a good pass protector. In this drill, we're going to work our kick step to the outside and power step to the inside. You can do this with or without a defender in front of you. We will have our hands in a ready position, but the drill focuses on the feet. Never let the defender cross your midline to your inside. This drill teaches proper footwork for becoming a great pass protector. For Inside the Trenches, I'm TJ Lang.
All of us here at State Champs are looking forward to another action-packed fall on Fox Sports Midwest and Fox Sports Indiana. But we understand that not all of our high school sports fans have the time to tune in, so we are currently developing the first State Champs app. The app will be compatible with not only Android and iPhones, but also available for free on Amazon Fire Stick and Roku TV. State Champs is keeping up with the times, and so should you. By partnering with us, we've got the reach that will benefit your company. Brand loyalties are built when we're young. Sponsoring State Champs is a sound business decision and a great way to support all the great Indiana high school communities at the same time. Consider sponsoring State Champs. Please contact John Watson at the email address on the bottom of your screen or by going to the contact page at statechampsnetwork.com. We're going inside LTU next. We'll be right back.
I admit it. I love working with money, negotiating, and making big decisions. That's why I'm majoring in finance and economics at Lawrence Tech. What's truly amazing about the education here is the small class sizes that give me easy access to my professors who truly care about my future. They even helped me get a great internship. And I was able to fulfill my lifelong dream of playing college golf. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
Welcome to Hungry Howie's.
We ordered one of the new stuffed flavored crust pizzas. Sorry, when my stomach talks, I always listen. Of course I'll share it with you. Do not use that language with me.
Flavor starts here with fresh dough made daily and 100% real mozzarella cheese. Order a large 2-topping pizza for just $7.99 and make it a stuffed flavored crust for only $2 more.
Hungry
Howie's! Since the dawn of man, storytelling has been the most effective and engaging means of communication. Whether gathered around the warm glow of a fireplace or the family television set, A compelling story has always moved people to action. At Yellow Flag Productions, the Emmy-winning storytellers behind our television programs are now helping clients create content that emphasizes their people and passions. Let us tell your story and share it with the world.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Time now to take a look inside Lawrence Technological University. Ever dreamed of learning how to design automobiles or other modes of transportation? Lawrence Technological University is the place to pursue your passion. Lawrence Tech has created a unique transportation design program that allows you to blend your creative design talent along with comprehensive understanding of automotive technology.
I think the biggest advantage of going to Lawrence Tech for product design or trans design is that we work really closely with people in industry. There's always people from different companies walking around our studio. In the spring semester, there's plenty of opportunities for internship positions.
This unique program offers many unique benefits. 100% of students enrolled in the transportation design program win internships in the industry. Students participate in company-sponsored projects all 4 years. All students are given a personal workspace in dedicated design studios led by industry designers and leaders. And top student designs are displayed at the North American International Auto Show, one of the biggest shows in the world. If you're interested in transportation and industrial design and you want to learn more about the degree programs offered at LTU, do yourself a huge favor and go to the website right now, ltu.edu. Find out how you can steer yourself onto the highway of your incredible future.
All right, welcome back into the Rundown. I'm Scott Burnstein here every week at State Champs, talking high school sports in the state of Indiana. This week, we're going to talk about a big coaching hire on the hardwood and some football recruiting. All right, Warren Central finally has its basketball coach in place. Garrett Weininger, the third basketball coach for the Warriors in the last 2 months, finally hired. I think this one's going to stick. An assistant for the last 3 years under Chris Byers. Byers bolted over to Franklin Central after a very successful 4 or 5 year run, won a state championship in 2018. The program had hired Christoph Kendrick, another former assistant who had been at Howe. He lasted in the job for about 3 weeks and then left to go to Bradley to coach at the college level. But Weininger's coming in, young, up-and-comer. He's only 27 years old, comes from Fulton County. Previous experience in the coaching ranks with J.R. Holmes over at Bloomington South. Great hire. Look for Malik Stanley, an up-and-coming junior, to be the star of that Warren Central team next year. Let's move on to some football recruiting. Caleb Murphy out of West Washington has committed to Indiana University. Small town kid, big time talent, a real diamond in the rough, 6'5", 265, defensive end, quarterback's worst nightmare, great jump off the ball, great technique, and a tremendous motor. Had 85 tackles and 5 sacks last year. Look for him to be doing some serious damage in Bloomington in the years to come. He joins an in-state recruiting crop for 2020 by Coach Allen of the Hoosiers. That also includes Ty Wise, the linebacker from Carmel, Luke Wigington, the offensive lineman from Bishop Dwenger, and Cam Knight, who just committed last week from Noblesville, another offensive lineman. Let's go to some visits. Heading out to Bloomington this weekend, Deontay Craig, maybe the best pass rusher in the class of 2020, a linebacker, defensive end hybrid out of Culver. He'll be visiting IU this weekend. Also a superstar basketball player in the front court for Culver Academies. Has been to the last 2 state finals on the hardwood, winning the state championship as a sophomore in 2018. Another guy that will be visiting Bloomington this weekend, Dalen Carnell from Ben Davis. He's a slick, silky smooth slot back. He can also play in the secondary on defense. He's already starting to get a lot of interest, just entering his junior year this year. And then finally, another offer from Indiana coming in to Joe Strickland, a real fast riser of a sophomore, a diaper dandy out of Brebeuf Jesuit, defensive lineman, just camped at Notre Dame. He's looking to get a Fighting Irish offer soon, but IU offered last week. He is a name to be paying attention to these next couple years. I'm Scott Burnstein. Check you next week on The Rundown.
StateChampsNetwork.com is the heartbeat of the State Champs sports universe. Compelling stories, the latest blogs in recruiting and news, and of course, literally hundreds of hours of all the incredible State Champs shows and highlights you can handle. State Champs covers all high school sports in both the state of Michigan and Indiana. Bookmark StateChampsNetwork.com and check back every day. For more video and breaking news, follow State Champs on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. State Champs is your home for high school sports. The main event is next.
I love working for Stryker.
I'm genuinely excited to come to work every day.
We support each other and look out for each other.
I love Stryker because we are like a family.
At Stryker, I own my career.
There are so many different places Stryker can take me in the next 5 years.
Together, with our
Customers.
we're driven
To make
healthcare better.
great people with a strong mission and values can accomplish great things together.
Welcome to Hungry Howie's.
We ordered one of the new stuffed flavored crust pizzas. Sorry, when my stomach talks, I always listen. Of course I'll share it with you. Do not use that language with me.
Flavor starts here with fresh dough made daily and 100% real mozzarella cheese. Order a large 2-topping pizza for just $7.99 and make it a stuffed flavored crust for only $2 more.
Hungry?
Howie's!
I chose Lawrence Tech for the architecture program and volleyball team. Architecture is a great fit for me because I love math and design. Now I combine them with technology to create beautiful structures. At Lawrence Tech, I didn't have to wait until my 3rd year to start designing. Our hands-on education begins right from day one. And I'm really excited about LTU's Design Center in Detroit. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
Welcome back to State Champs. Main event time on the program in girls tennis. Park Tudor lost only 2 matches this season, both times to number 1 Indianapolis Cathedral. Now, Indiana prides itself on giving a mental attitude award to one player each season in each sport, and I hope they make an exception and give it to both teams who gave every last drop of energy playing 3 matches in the span of 24 hours. This was a grudge match between the Panthers and the Fighting Irish. Let's see it.
On to our main event, where we find ourselves at North Central High School for the 45th annual girls tennis team state finals match between the Indianapolis Cathedral Fighting Irish and the Park Tudor Panthers. Let's start in one singles. Sophomore Ellie Pittman repping the Irish against freshman Lauren Long of PT. Long forces Pittman to play it high over the net, and she powers one by for the point. But Pittman flips the script later in the set. On the same type of play, Long has to reach and play a softball back that Pittman absolutely crushes for the point. She would take the first set. The star Irish athlete was unstoppable the rest of the way and would handle the second set as she causes her opponent to make a tough return that falls out of bounds. Pittman gets Cathedral the lead, winning 6-2 in both sets. Now we go over to 2 doubles where the pair of Lauren Kittle and Ellie Singh from Park Tudor were taking on Cathedral's Rachel Konesko and Casey Kronberger. Some strong hitting on both ends. The back and forth volley, however, is ended as the target switches to the front of the Park Tudor pair, and Singh cannot play that one back as it hits the net. But the Panthers would come out on top in this one, winning both sets 6-3 and 6-2. Many points came off errant returns from the power serve of the freshman Kittle here as she lets the ball fly out of bounds. Quick work for 1 doubles as we saw the pair of Kitty Greenwald and Sarah Clapper handle business, winning 6-2 and 6-0. Here they are taking this point in the second set as Greenwald comes alive in front and forces Cathedral to play it back into the net. Back to singles in the second flight. Meg Coleman from Cathedral and Jules Schulte from Park Tudor had an intense battle for 3 sets. Getting a point here is Schulte as she plays a nice ball that Coleman cannot get back over the net. But Coleman would dig deep in the third and deciding set. Both girls making each other move cross court, but the good save on the drop shot pays off for the Irish junior as Schulte hits the net, and that would end it. Cathedral's Claire Kasielski would win the 3 singles match as the Fighting Irish take the girls tennis team state championship title against a strong Park Tudor team, 3 flights to 2.
I was just trying to be the most aggressive player out there and stay positive. Try to get at least try to get my matches finished as quick as I can, I guess.
I was just kind of focusing on getting my first serve in and trying to get into the point and not trying to worry about cramping and stuff, just trying to play every point and not think about it. Yeah, there was pressure, but I felt weirdly relaxed too, I don't know, in the moment, you don't really think about it, but yeah, there was low pressure. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. Probably better winning than losing, but yeah, I'm just so proud of my team, and we all worked so hard all year, so it feels good to win. Oh, I'm so proud of my team. We all worked so hard all year, and we knew we could do it, and so yeah, I'm really proud.
Can't describe it. I'm still in shock, but real proud of the girls. They played great, and but it's the epitome of them working hard in the off season. So, I just couldn't ask for more. And obviously, our draw wasn't, it's a murderer's row, so we knew it was going to be tough. But Carmel, we used a lot of gas against them, so I am so proud of Meg Coleman and Claire Pachelsky coming back and grinding it out, because I thought Meg was finished. But the epitome is they've worked hard in the off season for 3 or 4 years, and this is why it's working right here. And that's right there's the result.
That was a close one, but congratulations to both teams for an amazing display of determination and grit.
And that's all the time we have for this week's show, but have no fear, you can check out the bonus action on State Champs Indiana's Facebook page, YouTube channel, Instagram, and Twitter.
The action doesn't stop there, because Jenna and I still have our own competition. We call it rock, paper, scissors. Here we go. Yeah, what?
Thought I could trick you. Yeah, you gotta go.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare. State Champs also working in partnership with the Indiana High School Athletic Association.